sometimes overlook on questionnaire.
Yeah.
So just to remind myself
What the question?
what it is.
Yeah. All good.
So let's start. It's the first part of our series, if it must be a series of interview. So thank you to join for say okay about the questions to make it possible here.
No problem.
So you are Thomas, right?
Correct.
And you're a roaster here.
Yes.
Can you explain to us the way of roaster? For your case, maybe it was starting from a just manager or a barista. Maybe you were starting like a barista. Which was the way?
Yep. So yeah, I started as a barista. I remember when I first kind of fell in love with the coffee industry, and then started applying for positions that had their own roasters, and then started baristing in a company with their own roastery, and then I just kept on putting my face out there, making sure they knew I wanted to work in the roastery.
How long ago it was?
That was 8 years ago, nearly 9 years ago.
Oh, it's 10 years away. So.
Yes, yeah. To where I am now. So I got into the roastery there at that company pretty quickly, and then spent 6 years with them. And then before moving across to 5 Elephant.
5 Elephant, yeah?
This was with my company before 5 Elephant.
Wow.
So I've been with 5 Elephant for just over 2 years now.
2 years ago, your way in this company was starting.
Yes, yeah.
It's one of the questions about company, because this is about 5 Elephant. We know every company has a mission.
Yep.
So maybe this company have a dream or something. Can you explain why 5 Elephant?
Yeah, so one of the reasons why I wanted to come to 5 Elephant is because it has a reputation as being one of the higher end specialty coffee roasters in Europe. And it gives roasters an opportunity to roast coffees that a lot of companies wouldn't get the opportunity, because they're more not mass market companies, but they're doing great coffee on a larger scale, where here we're doing smaller scale, higher end coffees.
Now I understand why. Many people think that working in the roasting is like a Groundhog Day. What do you think about it? Did you agree with the statement?
I definitely think it could be at large roasteries, where they're just roasting the same coffee week in, week out, same profile. You could get the Groundhog effect from that. I think being at a company like 5 Elephant, you're constantly changing the coffees. So we have, at any given time, we have 10, 11 different coffees on the menu. And as coffee's a fruit, it's a seasonal product, so they change with the seasons. So every few weeks we're having to profile new coffees in. So you never really get bored, because there's always something new around the corner.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
makes coming to work a bit easier.
Maybe I will become a roaster. Record this. I just need to
make sure.
Our colleagues from La Marzocca, they're based here in Berlin, and they sell machines for home on previous year for 2,700 items per year. It's like one group machines for home. And for me, it's really interesting, which is the portrait of this man who it's in Germany, people buy these expensive things for 5,000 euros, and they buy it for home. Who are these people? What do you think about this?
People who are serious about coffee. I think you're starting to see more people spending money on home coffee setups, because I think the education about coffee is better. It's more accessible. So people that don't work in the industry know more about coffee now, and they understand that equipment plays a big part into making a great coffee, especially with espresso. So espresso is one of the hardest things to do at home, because the equipment you need is quite special, and that's why the price tag is quite special as well. But the more you understand, the more you realize it's an investment, and if you particularly like espresso-based beverages, if you've got the money.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like a lifestyle.
Yeah, definitely.
And you said espresso. Next question about espresso. You know, it's every time it's a part of every drink we all know. It's like latte, cappuccino, it's based on espresso. But we have news, for example, in the most famous cafes in China, it's like a big system of cafes. They don't use anymore espresso. They are latte and cappuccinos based on coffee concentrate. So not on espresso anymore. So maybe should we worried about we will lose the espresso like mainest part of every drinks we all know?
I think you answered that question in the previous question. With more and more people are happy to spend 5,000 euros on an espresso machine at home, I think they're going to be continually happy going to a cafe with an espresso machine. I think obviously different markets cater for the population differently. And I think where we're at now, especially in Germany, I can't see coffee concentrate being the main thing in specialty coffee shops. I don't think it's going to take off in...
No need to worry about
I don't think we need to worry about, getting
a big white, okay.
And then a cappuccino with concentrate in it.
It's just news from China. And how is about? The question is like, you know about trends in IT, in trends of this planet, automatization of everything.
Yeah.
Everyone knows simple things now robot can do. Situation like we have robots and they can make the same coffee like a man on the same machines. How about the war of automatization?
Yeah, that's a big one that you're always not battling, but like...
Who will win in this war, people or machines?
Well, with the depends on where you are. I think also depends on the...
For example, super automat machines, it's like the question of one button.
Yeah.
Next level is the robots.
Yes. I do think it's very much going to be up to like the business owners themselves and what kind of path they want their business to go down. It's like a stigma with specialty coffee that it has to be everything manual. And there's definitely good things about automation, but then also you still want to go in and get that feeling that you're in a neighborhood cafe and there's a barista that you talk to and you place your order.
People like to talk with barista.
Yeah. I think, that's the thing with the automation. I think from the first coffee houses were set up so people could go and converse with each other and share ideas. I think the idea of walking into a cafe with robots is a long way off because it's still, your local cafe is the meeting point. On the weekends, you always tell your friends, oh, should we get a coffee from here? You're going there to have a chat, you're not going there to be...
We shouldn't lose the soul in it. Yeah, it's like a coffee space, warm place to talk about everything.
Yeah.
With not robots.
I think we're good.
Okay, where can a beginner roaster get knowledge? Probably some books, websites, or socials.
Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of books out there now about roasting and techniques and the mechanics and the chemistry of roasting coffee. You also have a lot of YouTube videos now, people with their own channels. Off the top of my head, you've got Tim Wendelboe, Scott Rao, I can't think of his name right now. Oh, God. But these people have written books about roasting. They have their channels, they have, the information's quite easily...
A lot of sources.
A lot of sources, yeah. There's also now you can buy home roasters for under €1,000 so people can play around at home.
Yes. So a roaster lives in search, right? In search of what kind of coffee?
What are we searching for?
Yes.
Okay. That is very dependent on the roastery you work for. So roasteries usually have this is what we offer and this is what we like to offer and this is the style of coffee we like to offer. So here at Five Elephant, we typically spend our time sourcing clean, classic, high-end coffees. Mm-hmm. Obviously, with coffee trends, we add a few different things in just to stay up with what's going on in the coffee world. But if you look at our range, it tends to stick to the clean, classic style of coffee. So that's something that Five Elephant have set out to do and stick with.
Good, interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's great that we have so warmly talk. Do you have off-site events like Five Elephant events, some special events.
Yep. Well, we're very lucky to have the privilege to have the rights to the German AeroPress Championship. So every year we host that here at the roastery in the training room. The winner of the German AeroPress gets to go to the World AeroPress. That was held in Lisbon this year. So we do that, and then we do work within the community with other companies where we have an event side of the company. So we'll set up coffee bars and stuff like that.
So with DJs or something?
Sometimes with DJs. We did something with Rough Trade. It's a company that sells records and vinyl.
Oh yeah, nice.
So we do stuff like kind of whatever. If anyone needs great coffee at an event, we're happy to do it.
Yeah, feel free to call me if something.
Yeah.
What do you think is interesting to consumers now? Do you think the end of consumer coffee shop guests should know who roasted the coffee or not?
Well, it'd do great for my own brand if people knew Thomas Maskovich, but I don't think so. I think the main point to get across to the end consumer, especially in any market at the moment, the traceability of the product they're being served. I think everyone's becoming a little bit more conscious of their impact on the world. So I think if you can provide that traceability for every consumer, that's what they're looking for these days.
And a little bit more about the team of Five Elephants. So you're not alone, I know.
Absolutely not, no. So I have, there's 5 of us that work in the roastery. So we have 2 guys that can do the roasting.
Previously I talked with Wayne.
Wayne,
yep. Just say yes, or we can talk with Thomas.
Yeah.
So I know Five Elephants just because you're official distributor of Commandante grinders, and we really like it. We like the quality and.
Yeah. No, Commandante, great grounder. So Wayne's a part of the office team, so he looks after all our key accounts. He's an additional person, so there's 5 of us that work directly in the production team here, doing packing, logistics, dispatch, roasting. And then we have the head office team, which Wayne's part of, looking after key accounts.
Yeah, so in future will be interesting to talk with more people from this company.
Yeah.
I didn't ask about coffee. Your store offers interesting coffee. Tell us more about it. Does the design of the packaging matter when choosing coffee about customers? It's really matter, or?
Yeah, I think that's it definitely matters for marketing and sales. Obviously, it doesn't matter for what's inside the packaging, but having a brand and an image is huge beneficial to sales. Like, I know everyone says don't judge a book by its cover, but
that's what I'm talking about. I know it's important.
Yeah, but people will pick the better looking bag off the shelf, even if they don't know what's inside of it. So yeah, you want to have something a bit unique, a bit fun, so it stands out a bit more. But yeah, ideally what's inside the bag is what people are buying.
The question. I will cut.
Yeah.
What is the key to being successful in the coffee industry? What do you think? What is the key?
Tips. I think with anything, stay relevant, stay truthful, and just like customer service and quality of product. Is, I think, like in hospitality, that's key to anything. More people come back to establishments for great customer service, and then they do great food because it makes them feel good when they're coming in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good, sounds nice.
Yeah.
If you have a question to ask personally, you can ask something. Who we are?
Yeah. Because you guys purchase a lot of Commandante grinders.
We have a lot.
Yeah.
From the last time.
Yeah.
We also reselling it.
Yeah.
But we're doing it on other territories. So basically, our office based. It's like a first office that was created. It was in Russia.
Yep.
But we try to think internationally more, and here we are presented like BerlinCoffeeMap. It's going to be a huge society.
Yeah.
Now it's on Instagram account, so we make posts about hiding places in Berlin, about coffee, specialty coffee, coffee with tea, coffee not so coffee brunch places, everything that can be connected anyway with coffee.
Yeah.
In the future, it's going to be a website where you can find what you really want.
Yeah.
This idea blow our minds, and in the nearest future, I think it will happen. Coffee grinders, it's on the way to Russia now.
Yeah.
But in Russia, we have 2 shops.
Okay.
It's called Coffee State. In Russia, it sounds like a Territoria Coffee.
Okay. Yeah.
Territoria Coffee, it's Coffee State.
Yep.
We're sellers of coffee machines and all coffee accessories that you can even imagine.
Yeah.
It's brands like Time More, Coffeex, Rockets, about machines.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of brands like Della Corte, La Marzocca.
So you're like quite a large distributor of machines and accessories.
From Italy, a lot of
Yeah.
manufacturers. Everything's the same here, but we have it.
Yeah. The bigger though. We don't supply machines.
Yeah.
No, we'll help source machines for wholesale partners, but we don't, like, you can't come to our website and buy a coffee machine. Grinders, brewers, but not like espresso machines.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Thomas.
Not a problem.
For a warm conversation.
Yeah, no, thanks very much for coming in.
Yeah, maybe someday we'll play on their event.
Yep.
Why not?
Behind the coffee desks.
Yeah. And drink coffee with us.
Perfect. Well done. No, amazing. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas.